Last shot. Make it count.
This is Colonel Bandito. If you're hearing this message, I am likely dead. Chuck E. Cheese has fallen. I repeat, Chuck E. Cheese has fallen. The parents, they were too drunk. The kids, they were too bored. The pizza was too stale. We couldn't do anything about it. Oh man, they have at least class 4 weapons. Do not approach. I am calling in a support for nuke. We need to nuke the area. Chuck E. Cheese has fallen. I repeat, Chuck E. Cheese has fallen. God save our souls. Hey, what's up guys? It's Bandito here, back with another Akimbo Arc video. Now let's not dilly-dally here. Chuck E. Cheese, it's a terrible place. You only go there by accident once, because after that time, it's your fault if you find yourself in a Chuck E. Cheese birthday party. For some reason, parents love to fight there. And they like to fight there a lot, actually. And I think it has something to do with the fact that they go to Chuck E. Cheese for birthday parties. But we'll have to take Lisa Guerrero into the scene to see exactly why these fights occur.
It's a popular family restaurant where kids can play and families enjoy pizza together. Chuck E. Cheese's is not the kind of place you would expect cops to be called. But at a number of restaurants, fun kiddie parties have turned into chaos. And Lisa Guerrero says it's often the adults causing the problems.
Actually, Kim, a quick correction. It turns out it's the kids participating in these brawls. Fucking airhead, I swear to God. I have no doubt that Chuck E. Cheese is popular, but to call it a restaurant is a bit of a stretch. It's like calling Walmart a restaurant. While Walmart has food in it, they sell food. You're not supposed to be eating food there. You're not supposed to be eating Chuck E. Cheese pizza. That stuff's there simply because they want to call themselves a kid's birthday party restaurant, you know? And kids like pizza, or at least normal pizza, not this stale 10,000-year-old pizza that they serve at Chuck E. Cheese. You only have bad pizza once, you know, because other than that, you're probably a masochist. You're going back for Chuck E. Cheese pizza, you have a problem. You're probably one of the pedophiles hanging around the Chuck E. Cheese, if I'm honest with you. And I'm very excited, guys, because Lisa Guerrero is on the scene. And you know how I feel about Lisa. Oh, Lisa, she's just the best journalist, reporter, / actress, / model, / well, we're not going to get into that. Let's just dive right into it and see what she has to say about all of this.
Serving up pizza, arcade games, and amusement rides at more than 550 family-friendly centers around the world. But it's not always fun and games. Some kiddie parties have turned into battlegrounds, and it's the adults that are behaving badly.
We have several injured people here at Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, we are on our way there.
There's a fight that broke out. We have people fighting, punching. I need a cop, I need an ambulance, I need everything.
Oh God, they have it. Sir, they have the RPG. Sir, what RPG? We keep a spare RPG in the back, they have it. Oh God, send the SWAT. Holy fuck! This is just plain embarrassing for the adults. And it might look like a phenomenon, you know, you have no idea why these happen so often for an outsider. But for someone who's actually been inside a Chuck E. Cheese once or twice in my life, I'll have to admit, you realize very fast and very easily why these fights break out. First of all, you're putting together people who believe birthday parties should be taking place inside a Chuck E. Cheese, and you're putting them in the same 4 walls. Then you have their kids running around, screaming, crying, laughing, asking for more money, asking for pizza, asking for soda, prizes, and toys. And then you put a little alcohol in the mix. And you're going to get this. You know, it's not that it's the Chuck E. Cheese. If Chuck E. Cheese didn't exist, it'd be any other restaurant. You know, maybe it'd be Applebee's. You know, there's a bunch of fights in Applebee's all the time, or Subway. There's a bunch of fights in It's all because of the kind of people you put in there. This is very disgraceful for the parents, but they almost don't know any better.
In Parma, Ohio, police say a mob of customers stormed into the kitchen and attacked Chuck E. Cheese's employees. In Miami, all hell broke loose as customers slugged it out with each other. Can you believe women pulling hair as the children run for cover? And in Manchester, Connecticut, Lamar Wallace took out his cell phone when he saw customers climbing tables.
Assault, theft, murder, they're all very common at Chuck E. Cheese. Rape and lynch, not so much, but they do happen on our Pizza Fridays. I've seen a few in my days. I'm gonna set the record straight for those of you non-familiar with Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese's one and only purpose is for when a child's parents are getting divorced and they're at the courthouse and let's say the brother came along of one of the, wife or husband, and he's the uncle, right? That uncle takes the kid to Chuck E. Cheese for an hour. The kid plays a little arcade game while his parents are crying and screaming at each other, fighting for custody because they hate their life and their marriage, but they want the child. That is the only purpose Chuck E. Cheese ever serves. Don't take your kids to Chuck E. Cheese for their birthday party. Don't take them there for fun. Don't take them there to kill some time. No, it's basically the first step in coping with being a child with divorced parents. Be a good uncle and take your nephew or niece to Chuck E. Cheese very rarely, okay? Don't be going to Chuck E. Cheese for fun. That's not what you're going to find there. That's why there's so many fights.
When I saw it happening, I was just like, oh my God, like, is this really happening with kids around and it's Chuck E. Cheese? I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe my eyes.
So why does it keep happening at these places? This could be one reason. You may be surprised to learn that at many Chuck E. Cheeses, alcohol is served to adults. Parenting expert Dr. Gail Lewis.
This is an atmosphere that's chaotic.
If I may throw my hat in the ring, I'd say that there are so many Chuck E. Cheese fights because it's a goddamn Chuck E. Cheese. People are supposed to fight. That's what my study finds, at least, and it's 100% true. I'm actually going to cut the video off there. There's no reason to get deep into the science of why Chuck E. Cheese fights happen. Let me be honest with you, I disagree that it's because of the alcohol. I mean, yes, it might be a factor. It might lower the rates of fights, and they go on to show exactly how many beers people are allowed to have. It's about 2 big pints of beer per person or whatever, and I think it's wrong because look at Walmart. There are still fights in Walmart, and you can't drink in Walmart, and there are still fights there. Look at Best Buy, especially on Black Friday. It's when you put pathetic people in a room and you force them to exist or coexist, they have to look themselves in the mirror through the eyes of someone else. And they don't like that very much, and it gets them aggressive, So I would say that if you ever find yourself in a Chuck E. Cheese fight, realize you're fighting your inner demons. Get the hell out of there. Go get a degree or go get a life, Find something you love, but get the fuck out of Chuck E. Cheese. You have no reason being in a Chuck E. Cheese, and Chuck E. Cheese should only exist for what I said it should exist for. Well, that's going to wrap up this video, guys. I hope you had fun. I hope you learned something. I hope you learned to never go near a Chuck E. Cheese. Well, maybe go once. It'll thicken your skin and make you realize that evil really does exist, and it lives within the walls of a Chuck E. Cheese. But in all seriousness, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you did enjoy the video. We're going to keep making more of these. Have a good day. Remember that if you like these videos and you want us to cover something, you can always tell us in the comments. But as for now, guys, peace.